Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out.
So when you were in a crisis and people are struggling, what are some simple things that we can do? And I think one of the most simplistic yet overlooked strategies is to simply fuel your minds of your employees positively. Let me give you an example. Every day people typically drive into work, and what do? We turn on the radio. We do certain things. We're thinking about things about work. But are we really fueling our mind with inspirational material? Most people don't do that. Now, with that being said, now we have people who aren't driving into work. So what can we do? Think about inspirational videos once a week. Think about if you're using Slack or Microsoft Teams, of just posting something and asking people to take 5 minutes to watch a really uplifting video scene. Or maybe posting an article in Slack or Microsoft Teams that is a really feel-good story. Recently here at Progress Coaching, we started a service called Digital Coaching, where we send out lessons once a week to employees. And we're fueling the minds of the people that need to be coached. We're fueling the minds of those people who probably need to have their minds fueled positively. Years ago, we were working with a call center, and I'll never forget, there was resistant to change. We were asking them to upsell and cross-sell and really do things they never had done before. And I remember when we were talking to them and asking them to do these things, how much of a fight they put up. So what we did is we didn't train them. We didn't tactically train them. We didn't force them to do anything. But what we did is we used the power of perspective. And we started to send them feel-good video stories. And we started every day at 7:55 with a 5-minute video. And then we opened up the queue and people started to handle phone calls. And then at 1 o'clock, we did the same thing. We sent out a motivational video. We shut down the queue right after lunch when everybody's, food is settling. And we said, you know what? Watch this 5-minute video. Within about 8 weeks, people started to take phone calls with energy and conviction. They started to upsell and cross-sell and engage with customers, doing the very thing that they were fighting, which was change. So when we're working with people, we have to be very conscientious as leaders to make sure that we're fueling the minds of our employees positively. Look, we have jobs, we have tactics, we have strategies, we have lists, we have job duties. Think about 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes every other day of doing something that gets them thinking more positively. These are stressful times for a lot of people, not only at work, but also at home. So think about those minds becoming more accepting of your requests, of your mandates, your changes. Don't just let change and the mandates sit on their own. Think about that as a strategy. Now again, at Progress Coaching, we are using a service called Digital Coaching, where we are creating lessons that are less than 5 minutes, sent out weekly. So if you want more information, that'll be below this podcast. And we've already had people state to us, we're noticing a difference. Again, it's not a magic button, yet we're consistently messaging, consistently challenging people's thought processes while we fuel their minds positively. Most people won't arbitrarily do that on their own.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.